Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Caitlin, and today I've got a little bit of a different video. It's not a craft related video exactly, but it kind of is. I've got a botanical beauty kit and it's make your own skincare. So you can probably see I am breaking out all the time recently, it seems like, and my husband actually got me this for my birthday so that I could try and do some new skincare stuff, I suppose. I have been using some products from Lush, some natural like face scrubs and face masks. I'm really trying anything that will help me with my skin because it's really bad at the minute. But yeah, my husband's so thoughtful, got me this for my birthday. I've definitely noticed, I haven't used this yet, I've definitely noticed with the Lush stuff, my skin is less red. Right now it's a bit red, I literally just washed my face, but yeah. I'm just gonna show you what's in the kit. So inside it comes with a little recipe book. You've got some rose water, some botanicals for a botanical face steam, some purifying clay mask, some sweet almond and I don't know how to say that word. I think it's jojoba, don't quote me on that. And then a little mortar and pestle to mix up some face scrubs. Today I am going to be doing the most simplest recipes. I've already had a little look in the book and obviously you can see all of the stuff all over it. It's not dirt, it's just botanicals where I opened it. A little bit messy. But today I'm just going to be following the most basic skincare routine. I'm not going to be mixing up anything wild. I will be using the mortar and pestle later in the video, but not at this particular point. So this is the most basic. It's saying step 1 botanical steam, step 2 clay mask, step 3 rose water, step 4 facial oil. That's what I'm going to be doing today. And then maybe later in the week I'm going to try and mix up some face scrubs and stuff like that with my mortar and pestle, which I'll include in the video as well, and maybe mix up some other face masks and things. I'll have a look what's in the book and see what sort of shouts out to me. But yeah, first step is botanical steam. So for this first part I'm doing a botanical steam, which asks for 1 to 2 tablespoons in a large bowl. I have got tablespoons, but I haven't got a tablespoon that would fit in this, so I'm just kind of scooping some out. Two, maybe a little bit more. Pour some boiling water carefully. Ooh, that smells funky. It smells like grass. And I have to take my glasses off for this. And so I have my towel and I'm going to pop my head over. I won't film me with my head over because it will be very boring, to be honest, but yeah, I'm really excited. Here's how the botanicals look in the water. So I just finished my base steam about 5 minutes ago. I had to go and get a drink of water. That was really hard. It's so hot at the moment. So I know I'm literally wearing a sweater, but basically I was dying in this. It was really hard to breathe, and which obviously I know that it's going to be because it's steam, but still it was hard to do. But my face does feel really smooth now. So the next step is the clay mask. For the clay mask, let's have a look. So it says here, mix a small amount of water, or ideally my rose water, or the water I used for my botanical steam to form a paste. So I basically am going to use some of the water I haven't tipped it away yet. I don't know how much I'm going to need, so mix a small amount. This much? That's a small amount. I can always add a bit more if I need to, but I'm just going to take some of the water now from here. It doesn't matter really if you get some flowers in there, I think. I definitely think I'm going to need some more. Maybe that much.
I've had to mute the scenes where I'm mixing because the sound of the mixing is so horrible, but I'll kind of just tell you what I'm saying in these clips. I know they give you a mortar and pestle, but I don't think it's for this, mixing this. It's more for the scrubs and not for the clay mask because there's nothing really to grind in the clay mask. It's just powder and water. In the picture in the book, they had a very cute wooden spoon that they used to mix up their clay mask, which I would have really liked to have included in the pack.
Maybe a bit too much water. Maybe a drop more clay. It's fun. I feel like I'm in potions class or something. I do like this. Ugh, too much, too much.
It actually turned out to be the perfect amount.
It looks kind of disgusting. On the pictures, it definitely looks pink. So, once again, take my glasses off. I'm just going to use my hands actually for this. I've got clean hands, by the way. It feels so weird. It feels more like grainy than I was expecting. I use a lot of face masks. So I have my mask on. Honestly, I didn't expect it to be so brown. I thought it was going to be kind of pink. Like the powder is kind of pink. But this is really brown and it's kind of... Yeah, so look, this is a picture of somebody else mixing up the clay mask and it looks pink. And the powder's pink. But my mask is this colour. I don't know what it is. It doesn't exactly smell lovely either. It kind of just smells like the botanical water, honestly, but I'm gonna now let this dry and then wash it off. Okay, it has been about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna wash this off now. Some of it is still a little bit wet, but the most of it is dry. It still doesn't smell very nice. So I'm gonna go and wash this off. Now my face is nice and clean. My fear was that that mask was going to stain my skin and I would be left with like it looks brown on camera, but it's like very dark orange. And I was like, oh god, it's going to look like I've got really bad makeup on or something, but it's fine. It didn't stain my skin. And it makes sense. The bad smell, when I was washing it off, I was like, it smells like clay. Makes sense because it's literally clay. So... there you go. So I'm on the final few steps now. I'm going to put some rose water using a cotton pad over my skin and then use the oil, and then that is the skincare for today. Obviously this is a very long process to do every day, so the instructions actually say to do the botanical steam once a week and the clay mask once a week, and then use the rose water and the oil daily. So that's probably what I'm going to do, and then there are some other recipes I want to try out during the week, like some scrubs. We'll see how it goes. And then the final step is the oil. So it says in the instructions that this oil can be used as a primer or like just a daily moisturiser. It says warm a few drops between fingertips, use as a primer for makeup, use as a hair mask for frizzy hair and split ends, or use a few drops in damp hair for styling, or combine with clay mask. So I'm just going to use it at the minute for my moisturiser. I've just got 3 drops there. I might need a bit more, but I don't want to overdo it. Doesn't smell like anything. I've got to be really careful because I just had a nosebleed when I was washing my face. And it's not going to be very nice. I'm just trying to be careful around my nose. Honestly, I think it was the steam. Like, I get nosebleeds quite often. Loads of things can cause it. If I, feel a little stressed, if I'm too hot, like literally loads of things. Sometimes just randomly out of nowhere. But I think the botanical steam probably had something to do with it. If I get it again next time, I'm probably not going to do the steam again. I know that's really annoying, but I'm sure there are loads of like benefits for your skin to do that steam. But I'm going to keep these to one side so I can use them every day. These I'm going to put away so I can use them not every day. But yeah, I will check back in again in a few days with another recipe, which will be a few seconds for you guys. It's now Friday. I have been using the rose water and the oil on my face every morning. I haven't been doing it so much in the evening, but I do wash my face in the evening. But I just use some face wipes and my Lush face scrub. I'm going to be making this strawberries and cream scrub from this recipe book. And this apparently is one that you can't store because it is fresh ingredients. So all you need to make this is 1 tablespoon of jumbo oats. I don't know what jumbo oats are, these are just normal oats. I assume it works the same. I've got my little mortar and pestle. I've got 2 to 3 ripe strawberries. I've washed these ones so they're nice and clean, and I've just got to chop them up. And then 1 tablespoon of live yogurt. I've got Greek style yogurt. I don't know what that means by, oh yeah, it says contains live cultures. So I would assume this is a live yogurt. I don't think that they put them on the shelf and say live yogurt. I don't know, but I assume this is a live yogurt. I don't think any of these ingredients are going to be bad for your skin. First thing I'm going to do is take off my makeup. So I have my face wipes here. I've been at work today, so I have had a full face of makeup on all day. So it's nice to get this off. I just use one normal one to get all my makeup off, and then I usually use a tea tree one just to go over my face. Once all my makeup's off, first thing I need to do for this recipe is put a tablespoon of oats in the mortar and pestle. I do have like proper spoon measurements, but honestly I don't think it needs to be quite that exact. It's not like I'm trying to bake something. And then it says, using the mortar and pestle, grind the oats into a fine powder. It does also say as well you can use a blender to do this. I want to play mortar and pestle, so. I wouldn't exactly say this is a fine powder, but I mean, I think it's as close as I'm gonna get. So that's what it looks like, just the oats. Yeah, it probably could still have a little bit of mush, but I feel like this is going to be fine. And then I want to chop my strawberries. And the directions for the strawberries, it says to mash the strawberries and mix the ingredients into a paste. And mix all ingredients. Okay, mash the strawberries and mix all ingredients into a fine paste. So what I'll do, I think I'll add these in and mush them a bit. I don't know whether I'm going to need all of these strawberries, only because of how small this mortar and pestle is. And this doesn't keep as well because it's fresh ingredients. You can't like put it to one side and save it later. You have to use it now. So I definitely won't let any of this stuff go to waste. Your oats will keep for ages. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough. I don't think I'm going to even need that last one. I might just eat that. I'm going to mash it. Oh, that's mashing way easier than I thought it was going to. Oh, feels good. Yeah, it's so weird this mortar and pestle is so small. I guess it's so that you don't make too much. And then yogurt. I feel like that's a lot. Right. Oh, it looks like there's so much. It looks like I could eat this, honestly. I know you literally can, but... So this is what my face scrub looks like. I am going to put it on my skin and clean my face. I would take you into the bathroom with me, but I actually don't have a mirror. So that was the strawberries and cream scrub, and my skin feels really good. I don't know how I feel about it being a scrub, because when I use a scrub, I want it to exfoliate my skin, and I didn't really feel like it was doing that. Although it may be my own fault that I didn't blend the oats up enough. I don't know, but yeah, it definitely felt a lot like a face mask, really. Although my skin does feel really good. It feels so soft right now. But yeah, it does kind of just feel, I feel like it would have felt like that if I just put yogurt and strawberries on my face. I don't really think that the oats were so necessary, but, or not that I don't think that the oats were necessary, I just don't think they did anything. I don't think they really acted like a scrub. There are other recipes for scrubs. Yeah, I like that one. It did make my skin feel good, but I probably would have preferred it as like a face mask than a scrub. I don't know.
I'm on my 3rd week of using these products. I've been using my rose water every single day, and then my sister gave me this, which she was getting rid of. It's a little wooden bowl and a wooden spoon, and I thought they were so cute and perfect for making my clay mask. I really want to do a face steam today, but I just got finished having a nosebleed, so I really just can't. I know that if I do, it will just cause me to have a nosebleed again, so I'm just not going to do it. But I'm just going to make a little clay mask. I also got a little cute brush off of my sister, which is for putting the mask on my face, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I have my face mask on and I'm just going to let this dry, and then later on this evening I have some sheet masks from Boots. I have 2 because me and my husband are going to do these together. I adored using that tiny little wooden bowl and spoon. I just think they are so cute. I really wish that one was included in the kit, to be honest, more so than the mortar and pestle, because I feel like in that kit your ingredients that you're provided with call more for the bowl and spoon rather than the mortar and pestle. Like, yes, it includes a recipe book where you can use the mortar and pestle, but other than that, the actual stuff that's in the kit, you would more so need the bowl and the spoon. So, but anyway, it's still really nice. I still love my mortar and pestle, don't get me wrong. I love like mushing things up with my mortar and pestle, but if you were just using only the kit, you'll probably more likely need the bowl than the mortar and pestle. That's just my thoughts. But other than that, I love all the skincare stuff. I really wish I could do a face steam today, but I just know that as soon as I stick my face over that hot water, it's going to cause me to have a nosebleed, and I can avoid that today. So I'll check in with you once this is taken off. So I've just washed off my face mask and my skin feels nice and smooth. There is some like grit left on my face from the face mask, so I did just put a bit of rose water on my cotton pad and I'm just giving it a once over. But it feels so smooth and my skin is definitely clearing up. Like, I didn't take before pictures, so I can't even compare before and after, but I can definitely look back at the clips from when I first started. I've not only been using this skincare kit, I have been using like Lush products as well, and to remove my makeup I use some face wipes, although I do use cleanser as well afterwards. I've been using like a range of stuff, to be honest, but like my skin is looking so much better. Feels nice. And then I just have some of the oil, which I have been using every day as well. I will check in again after a week, so then that would have been 4 weeks since I started, and then I can talk about some of the products that I used, what I think about this skincare kit, and what exactly has worked for me and not really worked for me. So yeah, I'll catch up in a week. Okay, I'm back to do another clay mask and a botanical steam. I've got my boiling water. Let's just put this much in. Just gonna mix it all in there. I've got my towel, so I'm just gonna pop this over my head and steam my face. Next up, I'm just gonna make my mask. Here you go, I'm now putting on my face mask. I love this little brush. I'm gonna let this dry now. Okay, it's been about 6 weeks since I started this, and I just want to talk about some of the things that I really loved. I'm going to be repurchasing some rose water. I don't know necessarily this brand of rose water. I assume that all rose water is good for your skin. I only have a small amount left. The same thing with the sweet almond and jojoba. Same thing with the oil. It looks like less has been used, but I have been using it every single day. I've been using this instead of using moisturiser,
and I just love it. I think definitely doing something for me. I definitely just love how it feels. Things I probably won't repurchase. I doubt that I'll repurchase the clay mask, just because I feel like there are other clay masks that I can get that work really well. Lush have got loads of masks, not necessarily just clay, but just in general. Lush has got quite a few masks that are really, really nice. And then the Botanical facial steam, I probably won't repurchase again, just because I think it is beneficial for my skin, and I did feel how soft my skin was afterwards, and I feel like it was doing something good for my skin. But putting my face over a steamy bowl of water, isn't it? It's just not good for me. I probably did it only about 3 times in total, and twice trying it I got a nosebleed afterwards, which is not to say that it's this product's fault. I just get nosebleeds anyway, but having my face over steaming water will bring about a nosebleed for me, so that it's probably just not something that works well for me. Although yeah, I can tell you that my skin did feel fantastic after doing a facial steam. As for the mortar and pestle, I think it's such a cute thing that they included in the kit. It had a recipe book with it, which gave you some recipes that you could mix up different facial scrubs and face masks and stuff like that. So I can see why they've included the mortar and pestle, but that being said, a lot of their recipes you didn't need a mortar and pestle. And what I think would have gone more with this kit would have been like a wooden bowl and a spoon. Like the one I've been using. That one obviously didn't come with the kit, it was something my sister gave to me. It would have been something that people could use more rather than the mortar and pestle. I did use it. I actually made 2 recipes with this. It's very cute and miniature, but you know, as nice and cute as it is, I would have preferred like a wooden bowl. My skin is still not great. It's never going to be great. It's really weird because I actually don't leave the house without wearing makeup. Like, I mean, I would go out to my car or something like that, or like go to my nan's house, but if I was to go somewhere in public, like to work or to the shops, I always wear makeup. I would never go out like I am right now, like barefaced, which is really strange because I'm here putting my face on the internet. But yeah, I think I'm just always gonna have skin like this. I haven't seen a dermatologist before. One spot that I get can be there for like sometimes 3 months. And it's just not, and it's just so far under the skin, like there's nothing you can do to bring it forward, there's nothing you can do to do anything with it other than to cover it up, so it's annoying, but it is what it is, you know, I can't do anything about it. It's really a weird one for me because I actually never had acne up until I was like age 22. I never had any spots. Apparently it's like a hormonal thing. I don't really know much about it. Again, I haven't seen a dermatologist, so I don't really know. But all I can do is just keep trying to do my best to keep it clear as best I can. And even though I know I say I wear makeup when I leave the house, it's not so much like I'm embarrassed about my skin. Or, you know, quite often, not even just in this skincare video, quite often I'm doing my videos with no makeup on. It's not something that really bothers me like that, but just when I go to work, I just like to almost like show that I'm making that little bit of effort. You know, I wear clothes around in my house where I'm comfortable. I would never wear this, like, you know, something like this to work. I wear like smart clothes, just generally make a little bit more effort when I go to work, which is why I tend to wear makeup. Things I'm gonna continue to buy, definitely gonna continue buying this Lush cleanser, which is called Angels on Bare Skin. I love it. The smell of it is not, you know, the nicest, but it's just so strong. When I use it, my skin feels good, it feels soft. I do feel like it does something, and it does take down some of the redness. So, you know, there are days where, although I always have these spots here and here, there are definitely days where it's more red and more noticeable. But when I use that cleanser, I do notice that the redness does go down a little bit. So yeah, I definitely am going to continue buying that. And then this, the Mask of Magnanimity. It's not to say that I wouldn't get it again. I definitely would use this product again, but you know, I might try a different mask from Lush. Like, I know they have a whole range of masks, fresh face masks, so I probably will try something different next time. But yeah, there's no reason why I wouldn't repurchase this. It's just maybe I want to try out something new. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit of a different one than my usual videos, which are craft related, but I did just want to touch on some of my skin problems that I've been having. So, you know, if anybody else is having skin problems, you know, can feel a bit better about themselves, it's just normal. It's just normal. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you've got any skincare tips or any recipes. If you've got this kit, tell me what recipes you've used from here that you thought were really good. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.